Welcome back to the channel, guitar enthusiast. Today we're diving into the life and career of rock legend, the guitarist and vocalist whose name echoes through the annals of rock history, Dave Meniketti. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on stories like this one. David Allen Meniketti, guitarist extraordinaire, powerhouse vocalist, and the driving force behind legendary rock band Y&T, was born on December 12, 1953 in Oakland, California. At 16, Dave was blown away by the guitar mastery of Jimi Hendrix, and he was inspired to pick up the guitar, and he never looked back. His inspirations are Hendrix, James Brown, Led Zeppelin, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, the Allman Brothers, and John Coltrane. His guitar playing and powerful vocal delivery became the hallmark of Y&T's sound, elevating them to the upper echelons of hard rock. Y&T, originally named Yesterday and Today after the Beatles album, formed in 1972 in Oakland, California as a cover band. After about a year and a half, they started working on more original music. The band started playing shows with Journey, Queen, and others. It was during a show with Queen that they were seen by the president of London Records and were subsequently signed. London released their first two studio albums, the self-titled debut and Struck Down, in 1976 and 1978 respectively. While finishing the second album, London disclosed that they would be dropping rock acts from their label. The band eventually signed with A&M Records. The first two studio albums, Earthshaker in 1981 and Black Tiger in 1982, though critically acclaimed, did not gain mainstream exposure in America. By 1983, in spite of their lack of notable success, Y&T were starting to play larger venues across America and Europe, with a variety of acts including AC/DC, Alice Cooper, Dio, Iron Maiden, Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne, and ZZ Top, garnering far more mainstream recognition in Europe and Japan than in their native America. With their third A&M release, Mean Streak in 1983, radio airplay and exposure increased in the U.S., despite poor promotion from the record company. I saw them for the first time opening for Sammy Hagar on this tour. Y&T's sixth studio album, In Rock We Trust, released in 1984, became the band's highest charting and selling album, reaching number 46 on the Billboard charts. The album produced Y&T's first radio hit, Don't Stop Running. The band's 1985 hit, Summertime Girls, became the band's highest charting hit to date, reaching number 55 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 16 on the mainstream rock charts. The song was originally released as the lone studio track on the live album, Open Fire. In 1986, the band changed record labels again to Geffen and replaced Leonard Hayes on drums with Jimmy DeGrasso. In 1987, the eighth album, Contagious, was released, which is a killer album. Y&T's next studio album, 10, was released in 1990. The album featured the ballad Don't Be Afraid of the Dark and also has the fastest track Y&T ever recorded, Going Off the Deep End. The record company opted not to release any further singles from the album 10, so the band decided to do 7 shows in California and take a break in 1991, including with the live album, Yesterday and Today Live. Shortly after the 1991 hiatus, Meniketti declined an opportunity to form a proposed supergroup with Peter Frampton. During Y&T's break from recording and performing, Meniketti built his own recording studio and proceeded to record his first solo album, On the Blue Side. He later released a follow-up album simply titled Meniketti. In 2003, he released Meniketti Live in Japan. Y&T resumed releasing music with Musically Incorrect in 1995 and Endangered Species in 1997. In 2003, Y&T resumed touring the world. In 2009, Y&T inked a deal with Frontiers Records for the release of the band's 12th studio album, released in May of 2010, titled Face Melter. It was their first studio album in 13 years. In June of 2010, Y&T toured the world in support of Face Melter, performing the big European summer festivals such as Sweden Rock, Download Festival, and Hellfest. I saw them on this tour and Dave's playing was on fire. In the summer of 2013, Sammy Hagar invited Dave to perform a set of Montrose tunes with the original Montrose band members for 2 Northern California shows on Sammy's 4 Decades of Rock tour. I saw that show in Lincoln, California. It was amazing. In January 2018, Y&T released their first ever acoustic EP titled Acoustic Classics, Volume 1. On November 26, 2019, the long-awaited fan-backed documentary, Y&T, On With the Show, was released. A very interesting documentary. Then again, I love all documentaries. Fans adore Dave Meniketti, not just for his musical prowess, but also for his genuine connection with them on and off stage. I've gotten a chance for pics and an autograph on a few occasions with him in the band. Albums like Black Tiger, Mean Streak, and In Rock We Trust solidified their place in rock history, garnering legions of fans worldwide. Whether shredding on the guitar or delivering soulful melodies, Dave Meniketti's impact on the world of rock music remains immeasurable. Check out the song I Believe in You for some great melodic playing. Lars of Metallica talks at length about seeing one of his favorite bands, Y&T, for the first time at a club in Hollywood in December of 1980. Lars credits Y&T as the reason he decided to become a musician, saying, "That was the turning point for me, wanting to play music." His style has influenced some of the major stars in rock, and over the years he's been asked to join many top bands, including Ozzy Osbourne, Peter Frampton, Whitesnake, and others. Y&T have sold over 4 million records. Meniketti and his wife Jill also produce wines under the Meniketti Wines label. Dave plays mostly Gibson Les Pauls and Fender Stratocasters. He has been playing a Sunburst Gibson Les Paul Standard since the early 1970s. Meniketti also plays a white Kramer guitar for a few songs that require use of the whammy bar. He currently tours worldwide with Y&T with plans for a 40th anniversary tour in 2024. There you have it, folks, the story of Dave Meniketti of Y&T. If you get a chance to go see them live, Dave is still playing and singing great. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment with your favorite Y&T song. Until next time, keep rocking.